happening, everybody? This is Tim Damron, the Pro Se Pastor. You're going to watch this judge right here, Judge Sarah Tunnell Clark, completely breaks so many rules. What are the rules? This is that you're not supposed to try to encourage somebody to wait to do a waiver of rights without them having any kind of representation. That's Rule 309, and big no-nos with that too. Also, they're not supposed to knowingly prosecute a case that they know doesn't have any probable cause. So you're going to hear me address this probable cause and the time of this completely fictitious, made-up arrest. And this is just small-town politics. But this is Tim Damron. We don't care about your politics. Have any marijuana, and the affidavit doesn't conclude that I did.
And you may not have any marijuana, and that obviously would be a defense in charge of having marijuana in a drug-free zone, okay?
But
that's what trials are for, and you're trying to take care of this in a pretrial fashion, and I'm not aware of any right you have to take care of this in a pretrial fashion on this issue.
Well, Your Honor, I think that I can, I think, actually, kind of anticipated some of this.
Are you an attorney?
No, ma'am. Do I need to be? Is that a requirement?
It's not a requirement.
Okay. What the hell are you asking these questions for then?
Whenever you're not an attorney, you may be reading something that you interpret one way that maybe the law doesn't provide it that way. That's all I'm saying, Mr. Damron, okay?
I've been trying to confuse you with Grandma's cookies.
I'm always open to novel arguments.
No, she's not.
I think that's fine. Attorneys make novel arguments. If you have a novel argument, I'm willing to listen to it. But all you've offered so far is...
This is called criminal collusion, everyone.
That's all I've heard.
She knows the DA doesn't have anything.
Not guilty would be original arraignment.
Your Honor.
Not guilty at arraignment.
Your Honor.
Move on to pre-trial, and then we would set the case for a trial, give you a jury trial if you want, or a bench trial, whichever you want, and we'd hear the case, okay?
Yeah, well, here's the problem, Your Honor. The problem is that the state's affidavit for good cause is conflicting. Because the state's affidavit that filed with this court states that I'm within 100 feet of Crockett Park. And if you look at State's Exhibit 1, the third line down, the actual arrest affidavit...
That would be a defense, okay? That would be a defense.
And that's an Illuminati sign right there, everyone. You see that? Yeah. She's looking for me to throw a communication back to her. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm not playing that game.
That's a defense to the case. So when we have the case heard, that would be a defense you could offer. You could go out and...
See how she's keeping her hand in that way?
Show the court or
but, Your Honor...
whoever in the case and says, look, I was over here. This guy said I'm over here. And this statement, he says I'm over here. How can I be there if I'm here? Okay?
Well, and Your Honor, I think that falls with probable cause, Your Honor, and I think it's a worthy argument for today because there was no probable cause to detain me on 10/16/2019 at all. There was no probable cause to arrest me. There was no probable cause to search me. There was no probable cause for me to be assaulted by this man in your jail because I had a lapel camera on my person. And that's what this all boils down to. And if we really want to get down to it, we had a simulating of legal process that was also filed as a misdemeanor, but hasn't appeared yet. And I also posted a $5,000 bond on that, and that had to do with Ms. Womack's relative. And I think that there's some conflicts of interest here, Your Honor. Oh, yes. Simulating legal process. I was charged with that, too. And I had to put, and that was a misdemeanor charge. And I posted a $5,000 bond for that. So, Your Honor, between this and this other case, I have posted over $15,000 worth of bonds that the felony arrest cannot be heard. And so what we've done is we've taken a 2-page arrest affidavit, shrunk it down to one big, long, run-on sentence, and said I'm somewhere that the arrest affidavit clearly says I'm not. And I don't think I think it comes down to probable cause, Your Honor. That's called manufacturing evidence. To rights to due process. Yep.
And I can respond, okay? The state is requesting that the court dismiss the motion to dismiss this case under the
Listen to this.
procedure. The cases that
which one?
Cameron have cited to, those cases apply to situations where an indictment or information had not been filed.
But no specific case.
Once the case is indicted or there's an information filed and that issue becomes moot, this case is moot because he did not file his motion and there has not
She just said the whole case was moot. She admitted it. Finally.
Second, we would ask the court to deny his motion to dismiss for good cause being shown and provided in the state's affidavit for good cause. The exhibit 1 is to show the date of the offense and the date of the arrest. The following exhibits show his release, and it shows what has kind of taken place throughout the case that may have led to a delay, which had to do with the drug testing of the case, the commission's court approving a lab other than DPS.
I want to object to that. Can you show?
Send the drugs to have the drugs tested because
there was nothing tested. They're stupid. Listen to this.
So we believe that there has been good cause as to why, if there had been a delay, then that would be the reason for the delay. For the third reason, the state would ask the court to deny the motion to dismiss is because the statute of limitations is 2 years in a misdemeanor case, and this case has been filed within the statute of limitations. So we would ask the court to deny his motion to dismiss on those reasons, because it's now moot, because there's been good cause shown, and because the case was filed within the statute of limitations.
May I rebut to that, Your Honor?
Hold on just a minute. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to put everybody on mute a minute, okay?
Now this one's funny. Watch this. They don't know what to do. So now, they're going to start just talking back and forth, messaging with their computers. And they think that nobody is actually recording them on this side of the table. But that's exactly what I'm doing. And this is Houston County, Texas. This is your Houston County attorney with your tax dollars at work. And they're over here chit-chatting back and forth with their messengers. That's obvious. You can watch her eyes. I could see her pupils moving and watching her read. I'm no professional, but I'm not stupid either. But anyway, they go through 5 minutes of this, back and forth. And that's why they got a $13 million lawsuit filed against them.